Hey everyone, it's Sue here, and in this short video I'm going to show you how to create your assessment within ReportEngine. So I'm on the dashboard and top left hand side, create assessment. Now I've already done my assessment planning, and if you haven't watched it, there's a video and a template that you can download to get you through the planning process. But I've already got my assessment planning completed, and I'm going to use that document that we created to build out the report in the matter of minutes. So the report name is landing page effectiveness assessment. And the rating level, so in the example that I gave you, we used a 3-step rating level, being low, medium and high. And I would suggest, if this is your first report, I'd stick with basic, so that you can see how it works and then decide if you need to go up a level or two. But basic ratings certainly will help you achieve your outcomes. So choose the 3-level basic, and we click on the executive summary. So I'm just copying and pasting from my document, and I'm just going to open those up for ease of pasting. Save, and down the bottom it will show that the information has saved. Copy and paste, save, close, and you guessed it, copy and paste, save and close. Alright, so I've added my executive summaries for the report, and now I'm going to create my first section, being landing page. And click back into the landing page, and this is where we add our information. So explain what's included in the landing page topic and how it affects the broader report. Click submit, and down the bottom there, section is saved. Now I will go to my subsections, and my first subsection is target audience. My next one is objectives. Oops. Just wait for it to think a bit. Okay, our next our next subsection is objectives, and our next topic is, or subsection is, calls to action. Alright, we have our 3 subsections, and now I can start adding my questions. So new question, and this is a target audience. Target audience, yes, no. Save. I'll just, the help text is there if you want a dialog box outside of the question to, give some reference to, or explain, give some meaning to what the question is. Perhaps it's a URL I need to look at. It can be, any text in there. And the reverse checkbox here is sometimes no is the best answer. So in this instance, if no was the one that gives you the best results, then it would be a reverse question. Click save and go on to our next question. Target audience. One thing that I do try and do is mix it up a little bit between yeses and nos. The way my questions are written is that they are all yes or no, and that's just the way that I've got it. But for instance, do you know your audience's pain points? I could change the wording to be, I understand my audience's pain points, yes, or I agree or disagree. So you can mix it up a little bit if you want. It just adds some variety to what you're doing. Next question, and this one relates to objectives. Save. Oh, I don't think I clicked save there. Save. And new question is again objectives. Yes or no. Save. A couple more and we're done. Calls to action. Calls to action. Yes or no. Save. So I'm just copying and pasting my questions from the assessment planning document that I showed you in the previous video. And you can see that it just, this is sort of a no-brainer sort of setup that I've gone through. Okay, all of our questions are loaded, so the next thing to do is add our summary. So again, I'm just going to open each one. I've done this a number of times, so this is I'm a shortcut to that. Just makes life a little bit easier, and don't we like things that make life easier? So that's the medium, that's the average, and there's the high. Okay, so our overview information subsections, questions and summaries have been added to the platform. If I go back to the executive summary, you'll see on the top right hand side enable assessment. Now, while it is disabled is the only time that you can edit, so you can come back in later and change some wordings on your questions, delete questions, add new ones, etc., change your summaries, whatever you want to do there. But to be able to edit, you must disable the assessment, and then once you're finished, enable. And I didn't click enable it. Now, if we go to report details, this will only show when it's enabled, and you can see here there's sharing and embedding options. There's the URL that you can copy and paste in an email to a message to someone. There's a variety of ways that you can use the URL. Or there's the embed code that you're either going to know straight away how to embed it on your website. If you don't, share that embed code with your website developer and they will do it for you. So the assessment's completed. If I go copy URL and paste, and here is our assessment. I'm going to go through it to show you the end results, and I'm just going to randomly choose questions or randomly select answers and show you what we will come up with. Okay, so here's my report, and I've got an overall score, which makes sense because I was answering yes, partially, unsure, no, yes, partially, unsure, no. So it makes sense to me that my overall score would be middle of the range. Here's my executive summary with the chosen medium summary that we put in at the start of the process. And here is my landing page, the overview, the purpose and the summary. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to let us know. Jump on the Facebook page, and let us know if you have any questions or comments. As always, we're here to help. That's it for now. Bye.